Hello, everyone. All right, so gentle reminder, while you're cleansing, this isn't a time to go intense with the workouts. It's really important that we continue to move our body and move the lymphatic system. Little light amounts of sweating, little light amount of movement are great, walking, yoga, but we don't want to overstress our system. So this is going to be a short practice that's really perfect for the morning or the mid-afternoon when you feel like you need to move your body, but you know you don't want to overdo it during the cleanse. If you have 2 blocks around, grab 2 blocks. If not, don't stress about it. And let's meet in child's pose. So coming into your child's pose with your big toes together, your knees out wide. Just gonna move these blocks off to the side here. Sink the hips down towards the heels. Let the forehead drop onto the earth. And let's just take a few moments here to breathe. Nice big deep breath all the way down into the bottom of the belly. And then an open mouth, sigh out. Let the forehead drop onto the earth. And release. Another one like that. Nice big deep breath in all the way down into the bottom of the belly. Fill up with breath and hold. And then open mouth again. Exhale, drop and release. Now in this next one, tent up all 10 fingers, like you have 2 little cupcakes underneath your palms. Begin to walk your fingertips forward towards the top of the mat, like you're crawling out of your lower back. And then press into the finger pad, feel the arms activate and sit the hips a little closer towards the heels, dropping the forehead onto the earth. Now as you inhale, walk your fingertips up and over to the right, as far over to the right as they'll come, so that the torso comes just inside the right thigh or perhaps on top of it. And then again, let the forehead drop onto the ground. From here, maybe take the left fingertips and walk them up and over to the right, another inch or so. And breathe up and down that left side waist, even getting into kind of that left armpit region. So we have a big concentration of lymph nodes in the armpits and the inner thighs. The lymph nodes are like the garbage carriers of the body. They help us detox. They help move out the garbage, the toxins. Inhale, walk your hands over to the side, so up and all the way over to the left. Breathing into the right side body. And so as we create a little more space and a little bit more movement in the armpit, shoulder, and inner thigh region today, we're just supporting the space and the blood flow there. Just assisting our body in creating space to move out what's no longer serving us while we're on this cleanse. Take one more round of breath into the right side waist. And then inhale, walk your hands back to center. Press the palms down onto the earth. Let the forehead drop, really sinking into a child's pose there for a moment. Inhale, press the hands and the knees into the earth, coming into a table. And let's find some cat-cows. Drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the tailbone, and move your shoulder blades out of the ears. And then exhale, press and round the spine, drop the head, lift towards the belly button. A few more like that. Inhale, belly drops, heart lifts, tailbone lifts. Exhale, press round the spine. Just one more. Inhale, belly drops, heart lifts, tailbone lifts. Exhale, press and round your spine. Inhale, come to a neutral position. And then again, exhale, feel the hands and the legs on the earth. Now, as you inhale, reach the right arm up towards the sky, reaching towards the ceiling. And then exhale, weave the right hand under the left shoulder, finding a twist. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach the right arm up, expand through the front of the chest. Exhale, right hand under the left shoulder, find the twist. One more, and then we hold. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And then exhale, right hand comes underneath the shoulder. Tent up onto the left fingertips and draw your left shoulder blade back behind you, maybe even gazing up at the sky. Few deep breaths in. And long breaths out. One more. Press into the left hand. Reach the right arm up towards the sky. Open twist. Then exhale, lower the right hand down. Inhale, lift the left arm up towards the sky, opening the second side. And then exhale, weave the left hand under the right shoulder, little twist. Let's do that again. Inhale, left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, weave the left hand under the shoulder, little twist. One more. Inhale, left arm up towards the sky, expand across the front of the chest. And then exhale, left hand comes under the right shoulder and we hold. Tent up onto the right fingertips and draw the right shoulder blade back behind you. Leaning back on that left shoulder, getting a little deeper into the twist here. One more round of breath. Lower the right hand down, lift the left arm straight up towards the sky on inhale. And then exhale, lower the left hand to meet the right. Walk your hands 1 hand's distance forward. Tuck your toes, lift the hips up and back, coming into a downward facing dog. Take a few rounds of breath in this downward facing dog. Bend one knee, drop the opposite heel, and switch. Just moving back and forth here. Releasing out the lower back, releasing out the back of the legs. And then inhale forward into a plank. And then lifting from the belly, exhale, hips come up and back down dog. But let's exaggerate that a bit. So like a wave rolling forward, one vertebrae at a time, you come forward, meet me in a plank, heart forward, heels back. And then exhale, hips come up and back, downward facing dog. One more roll forward, find that space, that length. Exhale, hips up and back down dog. This time we roll forward into a plank and we hold. Feel the hands and the feet on the earth. Front ribs hug in. And then exhale, drop your knees onto the ground and lower all the way down to the belly. Finding a space. Press the palms into the earth. Forearms are parallel to one another. Spread all 5 fingers wide, press down into the palms of the hands, lift the crown of the head up towards the sky. Inhale, lengthen the front body here. As you exhale, draw your shoulder blades down the back, create a little more space. Another breath here, inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale, crown of the head lengthens. And then as you exhale, elbows come out to the side, forehead drops onto the ground. Walk your hands back by the low ribs and inhale up into a table. Now I'm going to grab my block and turn to face you, but I want you to stay right where you are on your mat. Just want you to be able to see me. So we're in a table here. Let's reach the right leg straight back behind us, flexing the right foot. Now, as you exhale, draw the right knee out to the side and then lower the right foot in line with the left knee. So your right foot's going to be off your mat. Bend into the right knee and then straighten the right leg. Going back and forth a few times, we bend the right knee, straighten the leg. Bend and straighten. One more. Let's bend the right knee, straighten the leg. Now we bend and hold. Heel toe the right foot a little closer in towards the body. And then take the right toes and turn them out to the right. Find your block, and no stress if you don't have one. Fingertips to the floor, even a thick book works. Bring right hand to the block, left hand to the hip, and turn and rotate open. Your right upper arm is going to press into the right inner thigh, and the inner thigh presses back into the arm as you rotate your torso towards the left. A little more into the inner thigh now, another place where we have a large concentrations of lymph nodes. Inhale, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling, turn the left palm and then reach it overhead.
Now swing the left arm across the body, back behind you, around and up again. So you're making big circles here with the left arm. We're getting into the right inner thigh and the left armpit, left shoulder. Next time the left arm comes overhead, hold. Press down into the left lower leg and use that to send the fingertips a little longer and maybe rotate your torso open a bit more. Right shoulder blade draws down the back, so there's that nice length, that space in the inner right thigh. One more breath. As you exhale, lower the right hands down. Move the block off to the side. Walk the hands forward and send your right leg straight back behind you in that three-legged table. Exhale, lower the right knee down next to the left. One round of cat-cow just to reset. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, press round the spine. Inhale to a neutral spine. As you exhale, reach the left leg long behind you. Now swing the left leg out to the left and then lower it down onto the ground. Bend the left knee, straighten the left leg. A few more like that. Bend the left knee, straighten the leg. One more, bend the left knee, straighten the leg. Now we bend and hold. Find the block, move it over to the other side. Heel toe, the left foot in towards the body. Then take the left toes, turn them out to the left. Bring your block to the left ankle, hand to the block, right hand to the hip. As you lean your upper body back, I want the left upper arm to press into the left inner thigh. Feel that little engagement there and that length on the inner thigh. Reach the right arm up towards the sky. Turn the right palm and then reach the right arm overhead. Rotate the torso as the shoulder blade moves down the back. Keep drawing the shoulder out of the ear as you find length in the sideways. Lean back ever so gently. Breathe. And so we're now going to take those big circles with the right hand, bring the right arm across the body, back and overhead again. So big circles down, around, and up again. One more big circle here. Next time the right arm reaches overhead, keep reaching the fingertips overhead and then rotate your torso slightly open towards the sky. Feel all that space you're creating. One more breath. Exhale, lower the right hand down, move the block off to the side, and then walk your hands back to center. Reach the left leg long behind you, flex through the left foot, and then lower the left knee down next to the right. Find your table, one count round a cat-cow, drop your belly, lift the heart, lift the tailbone. Exhale, press and round the spine. Inhale to a neutral spine. As you exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs. Shake out the head and neck. Maybe even blubber the lips a bit. Now inhale here. As you exhale, slowly begin to walk your feet forward to the front of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Bring your hands to your shins as you inhale, reach your heart forward, spine is long. And then exhale, fold and release over the legs. And press down into the feet as you rise. Inhale all the way up to stand arms, reach up overhead. And then exhale, come right back down into that forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Right foot steps to the back of the mat as you exhale, right knee taps the earth. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, find your low lunge. As you exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, find this high runner's lunge. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, plant into the hands, step the left foot back to meet the right. Take a breath in. And then lower all the way halfway, or if you're feeling fatigued, come straight into down dog. Maybe find your up dog, low cobra. And then we all come back to downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, inhale. Bend the right knee as you exhale, stack the right hip. Start to draw big circles in the air with the right knee, creating some space in your right hip socket. Reverse, take it the other way. And then inhale, extend your right leg long behind you. As you exhale, draw the right knee into the nose and then step the foot in between the hands. Drop the left knee down onto the ground. Inhale, find that low lunge, reach the arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, hands come down, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, find the high runner's lunge. Breathe into the front of the left hip, inhale. And then exhale, step forward to the front of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold and release. Press into your feet and rise. Inhale all the way up to stand arms, reach up overhead. Exhale, hands come to prayer. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold right back down into your forward fold. Same thing, second side. Inhale, heart lengthens. Exhale, step the left foot to the back of the mat, left knee taps the earth. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. As you exhale, hands come down, tuck your back toes, lift the back knee. Breathe into the front of the hip here as you inhale. And then exhale, step back, right foot meets the left. Take a breath in, you decide straight to down dog or chaturanga vinyasa. Take what serves you and know that if you're feeling fatigued or low energy on the cleanse, this isn't the time to push it. Lean into that. Inhale, lift your left leg into the air. Bend the left knee, stack the left hip, feel the left thigh fall back behind you. Let's start to draw big circles in the air with the left knee, creating some space in your left hip socket. Reverse, take it the other way. And inhale, extend the left leg long behind you. As you exhale, draw the left knee into the nose and step the foot in between the hands. Back knee drops. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Find the low lunge. Exhale, hands come down. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Look forward. Inhale. And then exhale, step the right foot to meet the left at the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold and release. Press into your feet, rise. Inhale all the way up to stand arms. You reach up over. Exhale, hands come to prayer. Inhale, arms reach up over. As you exhale, fold right back down into your forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. As you exhale, step the right foot to the back of the mat, right knee drops onto the earth. Now again, inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Now we hold here. Really press down into the left foot and feel the right hip bone lift towards the low ribs. Take the left hand, grab hold of the right wrist, pull it up and over to the left, finding some length in the right side base. Side body stretch here. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, hands come to prayer. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, twist over to the left. So the right elbow hooks over the left knee. Press elbow into knee into elbow. Lift the heart up and lengthen the hands and bring it out. Take another breath here. And then inhale, unwind, come back to center, find your low lunge. Exhale, hands are going to come to blocks or the floor, framing the left leg. And we straighten the left leg and pull the hips over the right knee. Inhale, reach your heart forward like your collarbones could maybe touch the left toes. And then exhale, bend the elbows, fold the upper body into the lower body. Breathe up and down the left leg. That left hamstring is feeling tender, or perhaps you're wanting to explore. You could wiggle the left toes a little side to side. Just see what's happening there in the back of the leg. And then inhale, come back to center. Tuck your back toes. Lift the back knee as that left knee bend. So you're back in the runner's lunge. Now from here, we're going to pivot over to the right. Come into a wide-legged forward fold.
So your feet will be parallel, toes face forward. Inhale, heart lengthens. And then as you exhale, press down into the feet, walk the hands back so that the fingertips are in line with the toes. Crown of the head drops to the ground. Breathe up and down the back of the legs, up and down the spine. One more round of breath here. Inhale, walk your hands back up under the shoulders and pause. Now your right hand is going to come directly underneath the nose. Left hand comes to the lower back. Press down into the feet as you inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, turn and rotate your torso over towards the left foot. Lift the right arm up, the left arm up towards the sky. Breathe here. One more round of breath. Exhale, lower the left hand down next to the right. Now tent up onto your fingertips. Bring your wrists under your shoulders and heel toe your feet 1 foot's distance in. Now from here, you're going to look forward, bring your hands to your hips, press into the feet, come up to stand. Turn the heels in, toes out, coming into a goddess squat or a horse stance. So we sit the hips low, and again, we find that length in the inner thighs. You can keep your hands here at prayer for a little more strength, or bring your hands onto your knees and press the knees back for a little more of that inner thigh length. So this is the way that I'm showing here, much more like kind of gentle way. This is going to be a little more strengthening. Just take what works for you here. One more round of breath. Press into the feet, turn the heels out, toes in, fold all the way down into your forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. And then crawl your hands forward to the top of your mat. Step your right foot forward to meet the left. I'm going to turn around so my back isn't to you. You stay where you are. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Press into the feet, rise, inhale all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands come to prayer. Second side, inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold right back down into your forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Now as you exhale, step the left foot to the back of the mat, left knee taps the earth. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead as you come into the low lunge. Press down into the right foot and feel the hips lift towards the low ribs. Now from here, the right hand grabs hold of the left wrist, pull it up and over to the right, send that upper body to the right so that you can find that length in the sideways. One more breath. Inhale back up to center. As you exhale, hands come to prayer. Press into the front foot, lift the hips, lengthen the spine. Exhale, turn and twist, left elbow hooks over right knee. Press the elbow into knee into elbow. Lift the heart up in line with the hands ringing out the spine. Find that gentle twist. One more round of breath here. And then inhale, unwind the twist, reach the arms up overhead. As you exhale, bring your hands to the ground, framing the front foot, blocks your floor. Straighten the front leg as you flex the right foot towards the face. Heart forward as you inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, fold and melt over the right leg. Breathe up and down the back of the right leg into the right hamstring. Maybe wiggle your toes a little side to side. Getting into the hamstring, into the back of the leg. And then when you're ready, bring your toes back to center. Put a bend in the right knee, tuck your back toes. And then walk a semicircle now over to the left. Inhale, heart forward. As you exhale, walk your hands back, fingertips in line with the toes, fold the upper body into the lower body and breathe into the back of the legs. One more breath. Press into the palms, straighten the arms. Walk the hands forward. Left hand comes under the face, right hand comes to the lower back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn and twist, finding a little rotation. Keep pressing into the left hand as you reach your right arm up towards the sky, taking that gentle spinal twist here. One more round of breath. Exhale, lower the right hand down to meet the left. Bring your hands back underneath the shoulders. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, heel toe the feet 1 foot's distance in. Press into the feet as you reach the heart forward, hands to the hips, and then inhale all the way up to stand. Heels in, toes out, sink the hips low. Find that goddess squat, horse stance, whatever you want to call it. Maybe this round we sway a little side to side. Maybe you bring your hands again just to the inside of the knees and drop one shoulder looking over the other. And then back to center and rotating in the second direction. Lots of options here. Make this feel good for your body. We want this to be yummy. We want this practice to feel really supportive of the cleanse, not like it's pushing us. This is 10 days for self-care, radical self-care. Inhale back to center. Straighten the legs, turn the heels in, toes out. One more time, fold over those legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And then as you exhale, crawl your hands to the front of the mat and step forward to your forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold and release. Press into your feet, rise, inhale all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands come to. Press into the feet, rise, inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold back down into your forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Palm the mat as you exhale, walk or float, plank to chaturanga. Find a back bend, low cobra, up dog. And then hips come up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, drop your knees onto the earth. Big toes together, knees out wide, sink the hip back down towards the heels, find rest, find child's pose, forehead drops. Few rounds of breath here, same place we started with. Notice what shifted in the body. Notice what shifted in the breath. One more round of breath. Press the palms into the earth, walk the hands up under the shoulders. Come all the way up to sit, swing the legs to one side, hips to the other, and then take the legs out in front of you. Have your block or maybe like 2 big thick books nearby. So we come all the way down onto our backs. Press your feet into the earth, inhale, lift the hips, and then take your block low, middle, or high height right under the sacrum, coming into a supported back bend here. Just creating some space, some opening for the front body. Some length. About 5 rounds of breath. One more. Now if you have your block on the tallest height, press into the feet, lift the hips, lower it down to low or middle height. Let the sacrum drop and then lift your legs up into the air, coming into a waterfall. So it's a really gentle inversion. Ankles come over the hips, lower back drops. And we breathe.
One more breath like this. And go ahead, bend the knees. Bring the feet onto the ground. Press the feet into the earth to lift the hips up off the block. And then lower everything down back onto the earth. Might feel nice to hug your knees into your chest, Apanasana. Wrapping the arms around the legs, a little hug. Perhaps even rocking a bit side to side, releasing out the lower back. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, extend the arms and the legs out long, setting yourself up for Shavasana, for a rest. Let the arms plop, let the legs pop, feel the shoulders roll down the back. Take a nice big deep breath in. Open mouth, sigh out. And let yourself completely melt. Rest. Drop into the shape. If you have more time for a longer Shavasana, please take it. Otherwise, bring some movement into the fingers and the toes. Draw some circles with the ankles and the wrists. Bend your knees, bring your feet onto the earth. Reach one arm up overhead and roll off to that side, resting in a fetal position. Press the palms down, come all the way up to sit. Take a moment here seated just to notice the body, notice the breath. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, bow your chin to your chest, bowing in towards yourself.